Okay, so this is a video continuing where I left off with previous videos and discussing the theory that all forms of magnetism are actually quadrupole, meaning having 4 poles, 4 spins, 2 clockwise spins, and 2 anti-clockwise spins. These ideas, principles are ultimately derived from the work of Howard Johnson, and as well as Albert Roy Davis and Walter C. Rawls, their theories, diagrams, etc., as well as others. But the theory is that all forms of magnetism are not dipole or monopole, but rather quadrupole, that there are 4 magnetic poles at all points in space and in all forms and structures. So what that means is that there are 2 north poles in every magnet and 2 south poles, meaning 2 clockwise spins and 2 anti-clockwise spins. So let's see here. So that's another way to look at it. North flowing to north, south flowing to south. 4 poles, 4 spins, 2 clockwise, 2 anti-clockwise. Now, when you carry it out further and you map this out from a panmagnetic or a theory or philosophical perspective of panmagnetism, that all is magnetism, what results is a magnetic lattice based on magnetic polarity alternation from north to south, south to north, so on, as well as magnetic current flows. But you can actually take it a little bit further, and you can break it down into specific kinds of current flows, and thus make the prediction and testing of magnetic flows more consistent and reliable. So if this theory of reality, which a theory is only an interpretation of the facts, if this interpretation of the facts is correct, then what you have is you have 2 in all magnetic lattices, which these exist everywhere throughout space in all forms. You will always find you will find 2 diagonal current flows. A diagonal, one series of diagonal current flows that flow along north and south magnetic lines, north flowing to north, south flowing to south, one series of diagonal current flows that flow from the right and one from the left, or you could say from right to left and left to right. So that's one thing that you'll find. Also, what you will find is 2 additional flows in addition to the left-right diagonal flows. You'll also find 2 additional flows, the double helix, and you'll find it flowing vertically and horizontally across all magnetic lattices, including the human being. Looks familiar, huh? The double helix. Then there's another flow, which is diamond flows. Basically, you have, I didn't map this out, but you have basically 4 magnetic, 4 south poles or 4 north poles within the magnetic lattice flowing together. Now, right here is a face, just, right and left, and this just is to show that within the face, if you're going to map magnetism on the human face, you're going to have diagonal flows, left and right, horizontal and vertical double helixes, as well as these diamond patterns. So let me just give you a kind of a brief illustration so you can see how it works. So this is the double helix pattern. You have south, north, okay, that's vertical. Then you have, look at that.